She is a long narrative poem by the Canadian author Claire Harris. Published in the year 2000, it's about a woman's breakdown into multiple personalities, resulting ostensibly from a phantom pregnancy, but perhaps really brought on by a tragic event in her childhood, whose details aren't revealed until the end. Harris is not well known in Britain. She was born in Trinidad in 1937, moved to Canada in 1966, began publishing poetry in the 1980s, and died in 2018 at the age of 80, at which point she'd written 7 major works. According to her obituary at the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, she read and lectured around the world, most notably in the United States Library of Congress. Her poems have appeared in several anthologies, including the Penguin Book of Caribbean Verse. She was a finalist in the 1993 Governor General's Awards for Literary Merit. The back cover of She says that Harris was well known as a poetry performer. The poem would certainly lend itself to performance, but it's also consciously textual. The words, and sometimes even the individual letters, are arranged very precisely on the page so as to add to the overall impression of a mind under extreme stress. The central character is called Penelope, but she also speaks under the names of Mari, Cassie, Miss Lancet and Ree. Sometimes the personalities make fun of each other or they interrupt each other. There's a genuine sensitivity to the real mental health issues, but the poem's also an extended comment on historical and political fragmentation. She is a difficult text because there's so much going on, but its opaqueness is part of the point. The mind is a labyrinth, more or less illuminated depending on your situation, and one could sometimes get hopelessly lost in it. Although the book is short, just over 130 pages, most people will find it requires more than one reading. Things only become clear gradually and never entirely. The key event occurs in the closing sections, or does it? So much of what seems to be real is only going on in Penelope's head, but it has the ring of truth about it. As I said, She does read as if it would work well as a performance. Technically, it's similar to some of the plays of Samuel Beckett, particularly Happy Days and Hey Joe. It deserves to be more widely appreciated.